All right, got a few seconds left on if people get ads. Unfortunately, I can't turn off the ads on entry to stream.
Papa Twitch says that's a no-no.
Yeah, we hit the point where we are officially a partner, or not a partner, a affiliate. So we can't turn ads off. Apparently,
And
yeah.
you all have lived in America long enough to know that you can
Yeah.
never escape advertisement.
I mean,
Never.
so we were very lucky to hit the first level of affiliate within like 1 year of streaming. Once you hit that level and you say yes, I want to be an affiliate, you start on the path to partner, which is very difficult for streamers to attain. You need like it's something like 100 or 200 concurrent viewers.
It's a big deal. It's a
really big deal. Twitch partner is huge. So we do get ad revenue. We do get subscription and emotes and stuff like that. We've never really focused on that, because we're not doing this to make money. We're just doing this to share our stories. But I can't turn ads off now. And I do regret that because I was like, sick, we hit affiliate. I clicked yes, I want to be an affiliate. And then it was like, cool, we're making ad money. And so are you, but we are making ad money. So you can't turn it off. So here we are. Thank you, Papa Twitch, for the opportunity. I would never denigrate your beautiful experience that you provided us in allowing us to stream on your platform. Wonderful. So glad that we're here. But I think that is enough time of me blessing our beneficent platform that we might get back into it if Dan's awake. I said if Dan's awake.
He's with
Wait,
us.
no way. No way, right?
There he is. That's my boy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Dan.
So.
My bad. Apologies.
Long Labor Day weekend.
Yes. We're going to call it 37.5. You gather all your buddies in here. Are you doing anything besides just kind of protecting and covering and...
I mean, Bastard's detecting magic every other...
Yeah, so I mean, that's a really good opportunity
hour.
to bring up the exploration activity, detect magic. You don't detect any magic outside of anything that you're already familiar with.
Right. Okay.
As we go forward, is there anything specific that you were trying to accomplish? Or are we moving into kind of a holding pattern where we are moving the infector to a specific spot? Are you moving him around? What is the plan?
Well, so we were sort of talking about this. I think we still need to be doing recon, just reconnaissance around the building. We can't just hold up in one place, I think, for 40 hours or however long we have left. We can't. I don't think we can do that. We now have just us. All our friends are dead.
Push me to the edge.
All my friends are dead.
Had to be said.
Fearon's fine to be the one doing most of the recon per se. He's not as fast as Twinkle Toes, but I think I'm pretty easily the second fastest in the party.
I mean, scouting and recon is my jam. So
that's true. That's also your thing. So
yeah. So yes,
I mean, do we want to tag team it like team recon and team protection?
I still think that strapping him to Sheathra is the most reliable. She's under my command, and we have the cleanest eyes on him, and he could be mobile if that's the case. So she can stick with me. I can stick anywhere you'd like and keep an eye out, but I'm not sure what the best course of action is.
I still think that you and Bastro hold up together, and Fearon and I on perimeter is is the best way to go.
You all are quite quick, so you could always get to us if we were in danger, or get away if you find yourselves in some, and get back to us. Yes, I agree. So perhaps if Bastro and myself remind me the quality of windows.
So they are barred. They are glass windows, but they have metal, like iron barring, cross-sectioned across them.
So this one in the room with the bar in it, and that's
Like,
I'm gonna choose
Mechanically, they are reinforced windows.
I know, but this one was smashed in, right? The one that's in the kind of middle left one. I'm pinging it on the map here. Where's that room where we fought the clockwork things, where we put up that stone wall? In that room, that was the one that the cultist came in, right? As he got slurped through the floor, right?
Yes.
So that window's fucked.
Correct.
But then
These
we
ones
made the
in-
stone wall and put it over it.
But we did those in the ones to the
Yes.
north. We did
Oh.
not. This one is
Yeah.
still busted.
Yeah.
So let's fix that. Like now. And then
Mhm.
I'm good to continue to sort of perimeter walk that room and the other room.
Okay.
If you guys want to take like the other side of the L. Does that make sense?
So,
If we did,
where
like,
is
this.
Sheethra with Flakfatter still attached? And then, is anybody in that same room? And who is patrolling?
I don't think that anyone is static. My proposal is that
Someone should be with Sheethra, though,
yes,
for sure.
Sheethra's going to stay
Always
on me.
with Sheethra.
So
Okay.
Kashak, Bastro, Sheethra, by extension Flakfatter,
Mhm.
are a unit. And I think we would patrol the room where we had the stone wall up and the room where the constructs came in. So that's like one half of the building. And then the other two, Fearin and Twinkletoes, maybe are patrolling like the kitchen down through the boardroom and then back through to the front foyer
I
to form
think
the other L.
Twinkle Toes might be doing the floors, like making sure nobody's sneaking up through the entrance of the upstairs and making sure nothing's popping up in the downstairs.
That's great. Like you can come from like kitchen through the boardroom,
Staying in the south room.
That's my thought.
kitchen through the boardroom, and then so you want to stay in the foyer and then go up the stairs perpetually.
Yeah, basically she's doing stairs.
And what is Bastro doing during this time?
Baster's with Kashak with
With Sheethra.
Blackfeather and Sheethra, yeah.
And so Fearin is doing the opposite L?
I guess. I suppose I'm just doing this the whole east side. So like this room.
I'm gonna draw a bunch of really
room.
ugly stuff on the map real quick.
I could
I
also
am-
alternate.
Well, no. I think you've got a good idea there, Twinkle Toes. Of I mean, the stairs. Like, who knows what else could maybe be coming from upstairs and or from downstairs, and the upstairs does have an entrance to it. So I think keeping someone sort of perpetually in that room is a good idea. I like that.
So what I'm going to do is we are going to pass 30 minutes from when you all begin your watch cycles, if you want to call it that, just so that we get up to an even 38. And you all are just beginning your patrols, if you want to call it that. So, okay, yeah. I like that. I'm going to send us to the map here on stream. Okay. So we've got Kashak and Bastro patrolling back and forth along the blue line, correct?
Blue team.
Yeah.
Then Fearin is covering the yellow line, so going from foyer
Well,
the kitchen.
no, I won't be going to the foyer. That's going to be Twinkle Toes territory.
Yeah, I've got foyer.
So then from bottom right boardroom.
I'm the whole east. I'm the whole east side of the
Yeah.
house.
So I'm going from the southern dining room up through the kitchen. And then
Also, periodically poking into our dead friend's room.
Gotcha. And then Twinkle Toes is going from upstairs to downstairs and back, covering the foyer and then both basement and second floor.
Mhm.
Yes, he is
On
Going.
Sheathra.
going to stay with Sheathra.
Honestly, like if you want to take his token off and we can just say he's on Sheathra, that might be easier.
Yeah,
I
that
don't-
might be
I
easier
don't know.
for you.
Until further notice.
Right, until we have to deal with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to roll me perception checks for their patrols.
I will also establish I'll be taking the scout exploration activity if that's the mode that
Yes, it is exploration.
Oh wait, so exploration. So detect magic is Arcana check or
we're in. Well, this is just perception checks for watching, right?
Yes. I'm gonna be right back.
Woof.
Go ahead and get those rolls, figure out which exploration activity you're doing, and please describe the mechanics of that exploration activity.
I would also be doing scout. I feel like probably
Yeah.
all of us but Bastra would be doing scout.
But I always have trouble finding these rules.
the exploration downtime activities or something like that.
Exploration mode activities. So it's avoid notice might not very useful. Defend is you get the benefits of raising a shield, which is not super great. Detect magic, which is you're detecting magic constantly. You could always follow the expert, which might only be useful for Bastra if
Bastra.
necessary.
Yeah.
Investigate's not bad. You can be recalling knowledge to discover clues, but really it's going to be scouting, searching.
Searching
I mean,
could be useful also.
Avoid notice might be useful if people have already infiltrated. They might not know that you're creeping around as they creep around.
Yeah.
I think we're starting off with scout until further notice, though.
What other horrible things can happen while we're here? Like it feels like we just
Norgorber could show up, right?
Yeah.
God,
That's the next level.
Rule that out, right? Like that's
There's
kind of where
gotta
we're
be
at.
something with this storm, right? Like this storm is clearly the event the Demilich? Like that feels wrong.
I
It's
mean,
gotta be
maybe.
something else.
Maybe. I wonder if the storm's still happening, and
We
if it
should
is, then what it might
investigate
be.
that
but-
telescope.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good question. Will, with our perception checks, like, is it still like the storm's still crazy outside?
What did you roll in the perceptions? I missed that.
37.
I rolled 26 for me. I didn't roll well.
Shock?
33.
So as you're passing by each of these windows, you're realizing that the rain itself is starting to diminish.
Okay.
It's hard to tell about any kind of storm clouds or anything because it's. Let me double check. It's been 38 hours since you arrived at 10 in the morning. So 24 hours would have been 10 the next day. And then an additional 14 hours would put you at
11.
2
Midnight.
a.m. on the third day. So
Yeah.
it's nighttime. So it's hard to distinguish storm clouds or anything. It is still raining, but it is now a drizzle as compared to the torrential downpour. Does that sufficiently answer your question?
Yeah. How? 72 hours? Was it 3 or 4 days we had to hold him?
Three.
I'm forgetting.
3 days.
3?
And you are just
Okay.
over the halfway mark. So you're a day and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
shit.
already halfway there. So it sounds like most of us are taking the scout exploration mode activity.
Okay.
Scouting
Except
ahead
for
behind. Yeah.
Bastro.
Yeah,
who's
I
detecting
rolled
magic.
a 31 on that detect magic.
Okay. Very good. We're going to push ahead to an additional 2 hours of you doing this kind of back and forth. So we're now at 40 hours in. After 2 hours, does anything change for you all? Are people feeling like they need to rest? Are you just still scouting? It's been so just to clarify, Firin and Bastro finished their long rest at 34, so they're probably feeling still pretty fresh and spry. However, it has now been 13 hours for Kashak and Twinkletoes since they have long rested, since they have finished their long rest.
Yeah, let's get to a 16-hour mark for a full day before I feel like I need to rest. But yeah, that'd be fine. I could even, I don't know when exhaustion sets in. I don't know how the mechanics really work, but if I can go longer just to try to sync up with the team, I would do that if possible.
Yeah, we'll talk about that if/when you hit past 24 hours without
Okay.
sleep.
So let's go a little bit longer.
Okay.
For me.
I would also go a little bit longer, but also my curiosity would definitely pull me more into an investigating this room, probably.
Which room?
The attic room,
So the planetarium.
Okay.
the planetarium.
Would you like to roll something to try to glean information?
Yeah,
What would
I
you like
would
to roll?
like to roll maybe some lore master lore, some planetarium lore, some
We'll call it observatory lore, and yeah, go ahead and roll it.
love that. Okay.
Do you have observatory lore?
I am a lore master.
Huh.
I'll hero point it. It's late in the night. Yeah, babies. 3 to a 16.
What's your
The
total?
Leg Spider casts Phantasmal Killer on you.
Gonna be 16 plus 17
Yeah.
is 33. 33.
Yes. You're gazing about the space, taking in broken apparatuses,
Apparatusians.
broken aperture.
That's right.
This was, you can tell, at one point a very well appointed observatory, in stark contrast to the lack of viewing ports. If this equipment were in working condition, because again, none of it is at any point working now, due to whatever magical explosion occurred in this place. It is essentially now scrap metal. It was well appointed with fine craftsmanship given to the telescope and to the various armillary spheres that were representing the various planetary constellations. Almost a shame that this equipment has been lost, despite the fact you would know from Bastro and Firin and kind of from your own inkling that it never depicted any constellation or planetary alignment that you could find by gazing from Galarian. At this point, there is nothing usable or working here. That is what you gain.
Sad. I go back to the scouting downtime then.
Great. Nothing changes in terms of watch or pattern. And we're going to hit 42 hours. Everybody go ahead and roll me another perception for your activities.
There's another nat 20 for a 43.
What?
32.
Dice cam.
34.
28. Arcana.
Okay. Allow me a little bit of leeway as we represent motion. Um, Theron. The wall directly to your east.
In on the map.
The wall directly to your east
Uh
is suddenly partitioned by a door that did not exist moments ago, and that door is then thrown open. I would like you to roll initiative.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Love that for you, buddy.
Testing. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. That I Discord just does not enjoy my company. I heard that something happened to the walls to my east. That was
Yeah,
it.
so the wall directly to your east is suddenly partitioned by a door that appears out of nowhere and is then subsequently thrown open. I need you, and just you as of right now, to roll initiative.
What? Out of the box. Sorry. Okay. 31.
31. Okay. So, as mentioned, appearing out of nowhere, a door pops into existence on this wall. Behind the table that is in there. And you see a number of figures as the door is thrown open.
Bah! Oh, technically that would be a 32, actually, because of the scout exploration activity. I get a +1 to initiative rolls.
There you go.
There you go.
we made a door.
They sure did make a door, bud.
Master Matador.
They made a door.
Mid door. Make door.
They made a door.
You see
The
three
Matador.
figures, two of whom look relatively familiar in that they are bearing the garb of cultists of Norgor, with the slate-colored deadpan mask over their face and the dark black robes with the white shirt underneath. The third, however, looks very unfamiliar and very flamboyant. The third figure looks a little bit something like... Let me find the player art.
It looks significantly more Scottish than we've seen before.
Looks a little bit something
Yes.
like this.
What?
Rabel Ford.
Oh.
Grabble.
Grabble.
A dwarven man with black robes and a deep, royal blue undershirt
I want his staff.
carries aloft a glowing staff and book. His
want it.
eyes gleam with magical power as it dissipates from conjuring a door in this wall. And he says, "Ah, my friend, it is simple enough for you to hand over our quarry. If you would be so kind as to fetch the infector for me, we need not come to blows."
He's waiting for an answer.
This simpleton has no response. He looks to his left and right. Fair enough. Be it as it may, I will simply dispatch with this speed bump. And we are going to go into initiative order.
Why? You stared him down, Fear. No words.
I mean, Fearon will say like, "Fuck you, he's ours."
F you.
Yeah, what?
No, F you.
That's on you.
He is going to cast a spell on himself. It is now your turn.
Fearon is going to first scream at the top of his lungs. Entry in the eastern side, middle room. He's going to start shouting his location. Entry! There's a door that just appeared. The cult is in. He's shouting at the top of his lungs. He is then going to. Oh man, this would have been great for Cone of Cold. Yeah, I'm so sick of these guys. Screw it. I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning on one of the cultists.
Okay.
So
which one are you
reflex
targeting
save?
initially?
The northern cultist, not the spellcaster.
Okay. Are you going north to south, or are you going?
We'll go cultist.
Cultist Scrabble.
Yep, cultist, staff guy.
That's my favorite game that we played when I was in school. It's cultist, staff guy, and then you run around in a circle. You gotta sit in his seat.
22 on north.
Oh, that's a crit fail!
21
Banger.
on south.
Two crit fails!
Oh my god.
38 on grapple.
Normal success. So 2 crit fails, 1 normal success.
Give me normal damage.
Normal damage is 48 points of electricity damage.
48.
So that's 96 on a crit.
Okay. So you see that doorway open up, just demarcated by the red lines. Again, apologies. Stream, you can't really see the tokens. We'll get there in a second, I promise. Okay, alright, that's a chunk of damage.
And then, half damage for the caster. So 24. Those first 2 actions. Third action, he's going to touch his chest and go invisible with the rune of greater invisibility. That's his turn.
Okay.
So he was shouting, though, to start his turn. Like, where he is, breaking the Middle Eastern room. He was shouting. And I will remind you,
Breaking the Middle
Will,
East.
these doors are open. So, like, there's
No, you're good. Okay. These two are going to run in. Bop. And bop. Not seeing you, they're looking around. The one directly to your north is going to search with his second action. What is your DC on this?
What is my DC on this? For
Be
what?
stealth DC
Your
for
stealth
seeking.
DC.
Stealth? Do I get any bonus on that for being invisible?
No.
Okay, DC 30.
30? He is unable to locate you.
Nice.
Third action will coat his weapon in poison. This one will also coat their weapon in poison, and that's their turn. Kashak, Bastard, Twinkletoes, please roll me initiative. You hear
Blast.
Fearon begin to shout about entry via the eastern wall.
Bastard, take a scout's warning.
Awesome. 32.
29 for Kashak.
29? Okay. Twinkletoes?
I'm gonna go last.
Okay. So that's gonna be...
I can't get panache any other way when I'm alone.
Okay.
No one can see you being a rock star.
Exactly. We gotta perform for somebody.
Excuse me.
So, it is Gravel's turn.
Graddles was the name of a very fond mite
Yes.
from a long time ago.
Same name, for sure. First action will stride
He named the
In-
country after him.
to a corner right here. One second, I gotta look up a spell. Believe it or not, he's a spellcaster.
Shock and awe.
Yeah. He's gonna cast Sleep on the space you were originally in. So go ahead and roll me
A will save.
a will save.
Is that a targeted effect or
It's an
is
emanation.
Emanate. Wow. Okay, will save.
Dude is smart.
Great. Yeah.
He saw what you did, and he doesn't need to look for you.
It's 9:45. I rolled I think I hero point this. I'm hero pointing this.
Yeah, good call.
Odds are I rolled better, and I did. I rolled 9 to a 17. That's a 42.
You feel fine. He's like leaning in, listening for the thump of your body against the ground if you go unconscious. Says, "Ah, blasted fool. Fine, be that way." And is going to he will seek with his last action. Alright. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. But he
Sure.
does know what square you're in.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Next up is going to be Firen.
Fearing. What vision category does that make me to him? Just totally visible, or am I concealed, or what?
Concealed.
I'm concealed.
Well-
Okay.
Hidden.
Yes, hidden. Different track.
It would depend on whether he succeeded or critically succeeded, but you'd most likely be hidden if he succeeded, which is the DC 11 flat check.
There's a DC 30 on my stealth DC, Will.
How about you don't worry about it?
Yeah, okay, sorry. My turn.
You would either be hidden or observed, like
Yeah.
that's exactly where you are.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to. What is that? Sorry, it's my turn to look up a spell. First. I really need to take the meta magic widen. Nah, you know, I don't like these guys. Me doing what I did saved me from several spells. I'm going to cast a. I am not going to use True Strike. I'm just going to 2-action cast Sudden Bolt on the spellcaster.
Did you heighten invisibility?
No, this will ruin. This will make me visible.
Okay.
I'm planning on. You know what? No, I'm gonna try to take out one of the mercs first. So I'm gonna just do it right on the guy above me.
Okay.
Try to take him out.
Roll to
Is
hit.
this an attack roll actually? Oh, shit.
Sudden bolt?
I'm so sorry. I think that's
It's to
actually
hit.
a reflex save. Yeah, basic reflex save.
Oh, I'm thinking of phase bolts, which is the one that reduces.
Yeah. Basic reflex save again. And I roll some dice.
That is going to be a total of 27.
Normal fail. 4. Oops, there should be one more d12. Oh my god!
Of course
So
it
many
is.
12s. It's 50 points of electricity damage.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so this bolt leaves your hand as you become visible and just slams into this guy's chest. You watch as arcs of electricity begin sparking off of him, his clothes burning, his skin. You begin to smell the burnt flesh smell.
Go back and walk over, you scum, and I'm gonna then, with my final action, go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, up to there.
He's going to attack of opportunity you.
Yep. Oh, he could have done that on this. Actually, he couldn't have
didn't
done
know
this.
where
I
you
was
were.
invisible.
Yep.
Yeah, I was invisible.
How's a 35?
Hits.
Okay, that's gonna be do. Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There's a lot going on with this guy. I apologize. It's gonna be a total of 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need to look up this poison.
Oh no, it sounds like a fortitude save. That's not good.
Sure is, my guy. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, fortitude saves are not fun when drained. Oh dear.
Great.
Oh, yikes, that's a 28.
Okay. You take an additional
Okay.
3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Your ass is
That's my
poisoned.
that's my turn.
Very good. Very nice, very good. Bastro, you're up. You hear the cries of your allies.
Yes, Bastard's going to first action cast Shield, second action enter Arcane Stance, get that speed boost, third action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's his turn.
Okay. Yeah, he watched you run in there. He's gonna step up. He's gonna swing on you. Natural 1.
Let's go.
I'll
Third.
do it.
Third action. He's gonna poison his blade again. The other one. Let me see if I've got range on that. Go here. 15. 25. You sure can. He's gonna skirt all the way around with 2 move actions.
Huh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to swing at you. And you are flat-footed.
See if I care.
You might. I don't know. We'll find out. That's a 37 against flat-foot.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. Sorry, 38, if that makes a difference.
Still normal hit.
Very good. It's gonna be... Oh, baby. 18 piercing.
I am gonna trigger a reaction here. Planar sidestep. I am shunted between the plane of air and the material plane for a brief second, and I gain resistance to all damage against or resistance 25 against all damage of the triggering attack.
Okay.
What?
So it was 18 piercing, an additional 7 precision. So I believe
So
that is
that's
exactly 25.
25. It's 25.
And then go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. Yeah. The reaction planar sidestep
How many
Oh,
times
it's a-
can you
it's
use
a-
that?
Once per day.
once a day.
13th level ancestry feat. That's awesome.
That's a 29. I'm not rolling too great on these.
9.
Yeah, those ancestry feats I was complaining about earlier were not this one. This one I love.
Very clearly, yes.
Okay.
Good
You're
one.
gonna take. 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Which theoretically, even if it wasn't exactly theoretically, would go through because it's a different type of damage. Doesn't matter. You take 6 points of poison damage from that entire attack. That is his turn. Next up is Kashak.
Hey, shit. 5,
Cash
10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And from there, he's going to shoot an arrow at the farther of the 2 cultists.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 37.
That's it. Roll damage.
Take it out. This guy's got to be close, right?
You
He's
were
gotta be
you were
close.
keeping track. I noticed that. You were definitely keeping track.
Yeah.
There.
19 points of damage.
Still up.
Yeah, I don't have my stuff set up yet. That's just an arrow.
He is definitely hurt, but he's still up.
That's my turn.
Okay. Twinkle Toes bringing it up at the end of round 2.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 first action.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50 second action. 5, 10, 15.
Hello.
Hold on. Hold on. Guys, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for this? Mobile
Yeah.
finisher. You attack in motion, stride, and then strike. You can use mobile finisher while burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming instead of stride. So, third action. Mobile finisher.
Whoa, wait, what?
What?
Whoa.
What?
Roll to hit.
Alright.
Just dash
that'll be
150 feet and make a strike. That's fine.
And make a finisher.
38 to hit.
38 is a regular hit.
How are swashbucklers not like the coolest class?
They're so fun, man.
They're crazy.
Twinkle Toes just look like the most fun to play.
Yeah,
Awesome.
right.
It just, yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm sorry. 38 points of damage.
38 points of damage.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Not a bad turn.
I enjoyed it.
I'm sorry, you're attacking him from 15 feet away?
Oh, I'm sorry. I only moved 10 feet.
Yes,
on my
I know you had the
last turn.
movement for it. I just wanted to see where you were when you ended that.
Thank you. Oh, in that case, I'll have gone to that side. I'll go there.
Okay. Top of round 3. It is his turn. Oh dear. What does he do? Shan't be that. Could be that. Shouldn't be that. This guy has a veritable wall of text, not counting his spells, so I do apologize. We'll just do that. He's going to step backwards. Beep. Sorry. That would be here.
Sorry.
Very shortly afterwards, a spray of rainbow light beams cascades from his open hands.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Emily Grace, please roll me a d8.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is
No,
this is
I'm
not
excited.
good.
Hush, hush. This is exciting.
Is it?
I've never
Is
been
it?
targeted like this
I
before.
think this. Is this what I think it is?
It definitely is, Dan. It definitely
Three.
is.
Oh no.
Three.
Three.
You're fine.
Roll a reflex save. Surely you can't fail.
Natty 16,
Total?
42.
42. You take 35 points of electricity damage.
Could have been way worse.
Oh my
It
god.
could have.
Is that chromatic orb? Chromatic ray?
Prismatic spray.
Prismatic spray.
Even
Yeah,
worse.
at this
Yeah.
level.
He's then going to take his fourth action.
Ah.
Friggin' haste. Did he stride?
He stepped. Then he...
So he has not strode or struck.
He has not strode or struck.
Correct.
Would you like to retcon that he's strode and we can take the attack of opportunity?
No.
Salud.
Thank you.
He's going to stride up onto the table right here.
Yo. All right.
And right at 10 o'clock, I think that's where we're going to end it for today.
Beautiful.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back next week to find out what happens with this spellcaster and his minions.
El Castea.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.
Good night.